I'm venturing out into the heat. Yes, my hair is a mess. I really can't care two hoots. As the wind, hopefully you can hear, there is a breeze. Here is my necktie. Apologies for the shaky camera, but this pavement I'm going along is not flat. I'm heading to the doctor's for blood tests. Last week I went a week ago exactly, and because of my gastro it flare up, and my potassium has been very low, so I was put straight on soluble tablets. So they're doing another check to see if it's increased the potassium or not, but to be honest I don't see how it has, because the tablets are giving me severe diarrhoea, and therefore every time I eat the diarrhoea gets worse. And also obviously having diarrhoea gets you more dehydrated, and I'd rather be low in potassium and be hydrated than be dehydrated and all that. So yeah, so anyway, I'm going to chat to them about that, but my main thing is to go for blood test. But the usual way I would go is my husband would drive me at the moment, because I am not able to drive, and that's the conditions of my DVLA. If I feel faint or unwell, not to get behind the wheel. It's so hot, I just couldn't face going in the car. It's 32 degrees Celsius today. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I think that's like close to 100. It's 90 something for any Americans watching. You can convert it yourselves. I have no idea. We don't work in Fahrenheit in this country. But yeah, it's hot, and it's supposed to be the hottest day this year, but this is saying today could be the hottest day ever recorded. Like, I don't think so. It's 32 degrees and there is a breeze in Cambridgeshire, and typically Cambridgeshire and the east of England are the hottest places in the country because they are flat and open, and there's lots of fields, and we've had many field fires locally around here in the last couple of days. But the way I'm able to get outside is I'm wearing a vest top and shorts. My cooling necktie, as you can see, the back of it is all squidgy. If you soak it in water for 15 minutes, the beads inside the necktie, as I've explained before, they inflate and they absorb the cool water and they keep cool for I think up to 8 hours. I've only been able to source these on eBay Australia, so although they're cheap, the postage costs about £13 or £14, which is a lot, but I have not been able to find them anywhere else. If anyone knows if anywhere sells these in the UK, because these are used mostly in America. In Australia, construction workers and gardeners wear them, and my mum is actually a volunteer gardener, and I've given her one. I got a pack of 2. Basically, you have to tie it at the front. That's the only thing. If you're very fashion conscious and you don't want this around your neck, then you can't do a lot about it. You can't really cut off the ends because you need to tie it to hold it on, because it has to be on the back of your neck, the squidgy bit. That's the whole point. That's your pulse point, and that's where you get cooled down on the back of your neck. You have to keep it fairly tight so it doesn't move, and so the cold keeps on your neck. And this is literally the only way I would have been able to come out. Otherwise I would have cancelled, because me in the heat is just a disaster with my pots. I've also obviously got my eggs. See, this is how addled my brain is with lack of food. My legs, not my eggs, are elevated and I'm tilted back, so yeah, if I do feel faint, I can just tilt back more. That's how it works. But the breeze is really helping. If I was to sit in direct sunshine and not be on the move constantly like I am now, I would end up in hospital, because before I've had to sit in the sun where there's been no shade, and it makes me just go, if you watch the video I did that says a POTS flare, or a POTS, yeah, I think it's my POTS flare, you'll see what happens to me. I just completely zombify. I can't talk, I can't move my arms or legs, I stay on my speech. If I can talk, I stay empty space. I literally, it's like my brain shuts down. So yeah, it's not fun. But it just proves that I can get out if I have to. My stomach's all over the place. I've had a yogurt this morning, so I thought I'd better have some potassium. But the trouble is, like 20 minutes, half an hour after my potassium, I get terrible diarrhea, and it's just horrible. And I'm literally living off out-processed soy yogurts and soup, and it has to be thin, like no lumps or chunks in it. And so I'm living off oxtail and chicken noodle soup. That's the only nutrition I'm getting. My doctor won't prescribe anything because he says all my other results are okay. But I do see the gastro exactly a week tomorrow, so fingers crossed that they can figure out what's going on, because like last night I had mashed potato a tiny bit, and that seems to be the only thing that doesn't cause too much pain. But then about half an hour after eating it, I felt fine the first half an hour. My stomach makes the most horrific noises, squelching and growling and horrible, and then I just get the runs, the squits, the explosive diarrhea, and then pain and aching like cramps. It's like my stomach's not handling it, even mashed potato. And it's really frustrating because people who know me that don't know what gastroparesis is say, oh, well, can't you just have a mashed banana, or can't you just have, a piece of toast? And I'm like, no, I can't have any solids. Like, literally, I've tried several times with, a week apart to give my stomach a chance to have a rest, and it's just not happening. I need to be on some kind of nutritional drink, I think, but I can't have anything with milk or lactose or any kind of dairy in, because I'm really intolerant. So things like Complan soups and shakes are out the question. I don't know if Potsie has any dairy in. I need to ask people that I know who are on it. If anyone's watching this and does know, please let me know, because I just feel weak all the time and tired and exhausted, because I've not got any food in me to, for my body to use as fuel for energy. So anyway, I'm not far from the doctors, and that's enough for me. And I will speak to you soon. Bye.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned and click the picture of me on the screen right now, and you can subscribe to my channel. Please like the video and click the bell notification if you want to know when my next videos are put onto YouTube. There should be a box on the screen where you can see other videos I've done. Happy watching!